Pittsburgh University Esports playing in the NACE division. As always, we're broadcasting from downtown Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I'm Carson Brunn.
And I am Brett Powers, and we have a great game for you tonight against Lancer University. And
Yes.
We're about to get into this game. I'm excited. Are you excited?
Yeah, we've been seeing the Pioneers struggle a little bit, but we've had a bit of a new situation in the space. The players were coming in to warm up about 3 hours early of the game in previous matches. That's been cut down to 1 hour. The hopes that the players would be a little more refreshed and a little maybe less mentally worn out as the game starts, and also implementing a little bit of a quieter vocal level in the space as they're coming in. So I felt it. It felt good. It felt like there was a good energy in the room. It felt like people were more focused. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yep.
But shout-outs to Redbull. Set us up with some product in the space and hooked us up. So shout-outs to them. Thanks for sponsoring us. And what are you looking to see from the Pioneers this week?
I don't know. One thing I've really noticed, though, is that like you said, they've come here early. They're practicing more. They're in the zone. I can tell right now that they're getting ready mentally for this game right now. Yeah,
it's great. And I think one thing that's an improvement we've seen throughout the season is defensive plays from the Pioneers. We've had McRib in the goal.
Yeah.
A ton. All three of these guys have been in the goal, but McRib has really been making some great defensive plays. I'm really looking forward to see what he can do today. Hopefully, keeping the rotations tight, keeping himself in good positioning so that we can block some goals.
Yeah, definitely. And especially we've improved from last game on our offense, definitely. From Castro, I saw him out there. A lot of he's hitting the post. Up top on the crossbar, it would, like, every time he shot, it just missed, and it was just
very
oh
close.
My goodness,
very close. Yeah, and we've been seeing more aerial play from the Pioneers, which is pretty cool. We've also seen a nice diverse range of play from our opponents this season. I think that's been I can't tell whether that would be it's obviously a benefit to the Pioneers to play against all those different styles, but I think that may have potentially given us a little bit of a hurdle to jump over, having to adapt to all these different styles of play every week. We saw some teams play very tight games with a lot of aerial. We saw other teams play long game, making these long passes and having somebody at the other end to pick them up to put it in the net. So it's been an interesting season, and I believe we only have 2 games left.
Yeah, we do.
It's this game tonight,
this game tonight,
and next week, and then we have a break?
We have a break. We have a break next week. I'm sorry. Next week is the
break. Break next week. So we have a bye week, and then after the off week is our final game of Rocket League, and then we have another break, I believe, before the Valorant season starts up.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that. We got Point Park Valorant coming up later this semester. I'm really excited for that.
We've got some new players for that, so I'm interested to see how that team is gonna work out.
And unfortunately, I don't think you'll be seeing us. The 2 Masons will be casting, but we'll be behind the scenes.
I mean, you might see me. I casted Valorant a couple times.
Oh, you did, didn't you?
Yes,
yeah. Okay, I forgot about that. Yeah, I casted Valorant, I believe, once, but we have some guys that like to cast Valorant, so I stepped out.
Yeah,
and
I
let
casted
them do
with
that.
Billy Bob Joe Steve, also known as Mason.
Yeah, we just call him Billy Bob.
Yeah.
Not even Mason anymore. Yeah. But so stay tuned for that. That'll be exciting. And then obviously, of course, we have League of Legends coming up next semester. I think it starts like right out the gates. I think it starts off pretty quick.
Yeah.
As soon as we get back. So you'll be seeing that. That'll be great. And yeah, what else has been going on? What else have we been working on behind the scenes?
Behind the scenes, just today we were just cleaning up the studio a little bit, making it look nice.
Yeah.
Just have a cleaner setup so we know it's easier, so we produce a better stream. And,
we had a cable monster behind Nate's desk. So
deadly cable monster.
So Brett and Coach were in here tying up cords. I like it though. It's nice just seeing all of them down there. It looks nice and organized. We were, stocking the fridges and everything. Yeah. It was cool, and we're just continuing to try to make the production value in this stuff a lot more consistent, a lot better.
Yeah.
So it's been cool. I'm excited for that aspect.
Up in the quality of this always. But one thing I've noticed as these games have progressed is that we've been like our lead in the game. We're almost getting like to a tie or a lead. We're just getting closer and closer to it.
Yeah, we saw the first game was a bit of a struggle in the beginning of the season. We had a lot of a bit of a weak follow-up on plays, especially in the corner. Struggling to get the ball out of our corner. The Pioneers struggling to get the ball out of their corner, that kind of thing. I think we've seen a big improvement in the corner. We've seen a big improvement on aerial plays. And yeah, that's true. You're right. Those leads have been getting
smaller and smaller. I say in each game.
Yeah.
Especially from the first game. It was really rough, that one.
Yeah.
But we've closed that gap a little bit as the games moved on. So.
And to be honest, last week was a struggle.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. The Pioneers weren't quite clicking. It just didn't feel right. And even after the game, you kind of feel it out there. Everyone was just kind of thinking, what happened?
Yeah.
I just think that it something didn't come together. And, that's what it is. Hopefully this week the Pioneers can pull something together here to finish out the season strong.
Yeah.
That would definitely be nice to see. But, we're here to witness it, whatever the outcome is.
Always.
So, you know what? So let's talk about McRib for a second.
Okay.
And if we could get Nate, can we get a stat card on McRib real quick? Because McRib has been making some great defensive plays. I really want to look at those quickly. He has just been a net monster. There he is, McRib. Because that was only one save, but I believe that is not a cumulative stat. There's no way.
Probably in one game.
Yeah. Because he's been all over that net.
I think it was even in the last game. He was like in the net the whole time, almost the whole time.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, and 4 shots on goal, so that's been great. What else have we seen? We've seen some good offensive plays from Clash and Castro as well. Those new additions to the team. It seems like they've been fitting in well. Obviously, it's going to take a little while for them to get to acclimate.
Yeah.
Is that the word? I think that is to the new setting, like to get their rhythm in, to get that chemistry with the team. But I think they've been playing well. I think it's been cool to see, and especially if those two guys stick on, I'm excited to see what they can.
And I've noticed that Clash and Castro are more on the offensive end, and McRib is there to back them up on it, like near the.
Yeah. It seems like I think McRib has made some solid offensive plays as well, but it seems like every time he's just been in the net making good saves. Yeah, so that's been great to see. So, I don't know, what do you want to see from the Pioneers this game? What improvement from last week, and just from in general? What do you want to see?
I would like to see. How the other team last game was making plays of like strategically blowing up the other person's car.
Yeah,
to
the
demolitions
were crazy.
Aggression like that, and more strategic offensive plays.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we did see that. There was actually a play from the previous game where our opponents demoed I think it was McRib who was in the goal.
Yeah.
Demoed him, and I don't think McRib was, and the ball was going in on the other side of the net, so I don't necessarily think that was the deciding factor for the goal.
Yeah.
But it was just to make sure it wasn't going to happen. They just took out McRib.
I think he was focusing on the ball so much they didn't see him coming in to blow up his car.
Interesting. Okay, so we want to see more. That would be great. I think I just want to see passes. I want to see some connective plays. I also think I want to see just better 50s. I want to see the Pioneers, and I get it. It's like but I want to see them going for it.
Yeah.
Like go to win the ball, get out there, and play to score goals.
And basically just to have more control over the ball in general.
Yeah, definitely.
We gave up with the ball a couple of times on the field, but that's just something that comes with time and controlling the ball. That's just over time skill,
And I think if the Pioneers can keep the ball in Lancer's back end, that would be good. Just keep it, just apply that pressure and keep it on. I think that kind of goes without saying, but we've seen some good offensive plays, and I think if we can just keep that pressure, I think if the Pioneers can keep that pressure up, that could win the day.
It really could, yes.
It could. So, and on another hand, I guess, um, we've been seeing some really sort of dominant, like I mentioned, where we've seen some like dominant aerial play.
Yeah.
From our opponents in previous games, and I guess I kind of want to see a little bit of everything from the Pioneers. I was disappointed last week. Last week was a little disappointing.
Yeah.
It was tough because the previous week, even though the Pioneers lost, it wasn't like last week.
It didn't feel as like defeating.
It didn't feel because it felt like they were actually playing a good game. It wasn't enough, but it felt good.
Yeah,
and then
they put up a really good fight that game.
They did, and last week was disappointing. I wasn't too thrilled about that. I don't think anybody was, but I don't know. Maybe that's not the Pioneers' style of play. Maybe they don't like to do those aerial plays, but they seem to be so effective. I definitely want to see more of those.
We have a hard time to tell where the ball is going. It's about reaction time too in the goal.
Yeah.
It's and I know it's hard to block the ones that are in like the top right, top left, but when they're just like above you, you would have to jump like a second sooner to get it, and it's just hard sometimes to time it exactly right.
Yeah. But I'm hoping to see all that stuff. A lot of shots on goal, obviously. I mean, I'm kind of naming obvious stuff here, but
that's the stuff that's like essential for this.
Yeah, game. I want the Pioneers to finish out this season strong. That's all I'm asking for. That's it.
We're gonna win.
I hope so. But like I said, we've seen them struggle a little bit, and everybody does. But they've been practicing hard. They have been practicing hard all season. We've seen them in here putting in those hours. Like I said, they were putting in 3 hours before every game. So that does speak to their character.
Yeah.
I think that definitely speaks to their determination and their endurance, I guess. We played Rocket League that one time when we had a game. We played Rocket League, and I was wiped out after a couple games.
I wouldn't really call that playing. But,
well, I scored one goal.
You attempted to play.
I appreciate that, Brett. You were the only one on our team that had a chance.
That was something.
But I scored a goal off the face-off. I did. You can't deny that I didn't score a goal. But I got wiped out pretty quick, so I think it's going to be interesting. I'm curious to see what the Pioneers look like when they are, in a way, a little more warmed up by warming up less.
I guess, yeah.
Like not playing as much. So then I get warmed up. So I'm interested to see what they can do with this new atmosphere we created and this less play time.
But definitely seeing them our team over time, over these past few weeks, I can definitely see this like growth that they're having together as a team.
Yeah, it's been cool to see. It has. And I mean, especially obviously we don't have McRib is the only recurring member from last season, but it has, like I said, it has been cool to see that growth. It has been cool to see them work through these hurdles. And I'm looking for. I mean, as much as this season isn't over, I'm looking forward to next season.
Yeah,
it's always a pleasure casting this with you, and it's always been a lot of fun. And I mean, you're the reason why I got into this.
Yeah, I needed some help. So.
Needed some help, and he called me up, and he was like, "Hey, I gotta cast Rocket League. Do you want to do it with me?" And I said, "Okay." And then for the first game, I said maybe 4 words.
Maybe I took the lead on that one, but
maybe you did.
He was like the only guy I knew at the time, so.
Yeah, and then here I am. You roped me in.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, bud.
Hey man, we're having a great time though.
But it's been a serious pleasure,
They're having a good time. We're having a good time. He's having a good time.
It sounds like I'm leaving when I'm saying this. I'm just saying it's been fun. It's been fun casting this with you. It's been a fun season, and I'm really looking forward to Valorant. I think our Valorant team might be nasty this year.
Yeah. I'm excited to see.
I am excited too. Well, they've been in here. I mean, everyone's been here practicing a lot, but we've seen. I think it's because we don't see the league team for practices. Yeah. We're not here. The Valorant team has a little bit of overlap after our crew meetings, and sometimes they're in here before we go live for this.
I think I've seen the Valorant team in here like every single time I go into this space.
Yeah, they're working hard. And we have a. How many new players do we have for Valorant? Like 4?
Something like that, like 3 or 4. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so that'll be really exciting to see that new roster, and that lineup and how they perform. that'll be really exciting. So,
speaking of new things that are coming out.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna talk about it, aren't we?
Just a little, just a brief.
Can we do a quick salute?
Quick.
For Overwatch.
Overwatch
1. Overwatch 1 has left us. This is so sad.
Yeah.
And tomorrow, and we await the launch of Overwatch 2. And when Overwatch 2 comes out, none of you will see Brett for the rest of the season. Brett will be gone. It'll just be me here casting for all of you. And Brett will be at home trying to hit platinum in Overwatch 2.
Attempting to.
I told him I'd play with him. I will play it one time.
Yeah, he's going to.
I was big into Overwatch my freshman year of high school. And a little bit of my sophomore year, I guess, but not too much. I played that game religiously my freshman
year. I heard that Nate was kind of cracked at it, too.
Yeah. Nate's in the house, guys. I haven't mentioned it a lot this season because he likes to operate in the shadows, keeping the stream going. But shout-outs to Nate, man. Fearless director.
Yeah, fearless leader.
Fearless leader,
director.
Nate. He still doesn't want to be on camera, and that's okay. But he's been here.
Yeah, none of this camera stuff would even be here if Nate was there. If wasn't there, sorry.
We wouldn't be live if Nate wasn't here.
No, if he wasn't here, bro.
Do you think
could
we try to operate the stream?
It wouldn't even be a stream. It would be like a puddle. You get it? You see what I did there?
Everyone -2 that in the chat. That joke gets a -2 for me.
The chat,
that's a -2.
Comedy.
That's a -2. But seriously, it's been fun, and Overwatch 1 was fun, and you know, you try to get Coach to play it, and he said he wouldn't unless it became a viable esport.
Yeah.
Do you think it'll become a viable esport?
I mean, Overwatch League's a thing.
Yeah, but how much of a thing? I guess it's a thing. I have a cousin
really
who watches
much a
it.
thing.
Yeah.
But I'd be on that team instantly. But we're here tonight about Rocket League.
Yeah, we got off on a tangent about Overwatch 2.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, Brett's been talking about it. He's been sending us trailers, and he showed me some clips. And listen, I'm just gonna throw it out there. It's just Overwatch.
With a 2 at the end, yeah.
With a 2 at the end.
Kind of, I guess.
Yeah.
Some new features, but we'll see.
What are you gonna do? We waited how many years?
Like what, 6 years?
I think it actually might have been 6 years.
Oh,
hey, we're in the game!
Jumping right into the game here. It is 4:50, almost on the clock. We have.
All right. We don't actually have graphics.
Hold on, let me just see what their names are real quick. We're just jumping right into this. We have It looks like C7 something. VZid, and it looks like Chili.
Oh boy.
Is Zeno, Chili, and VZid.
Yep, and we've got the ball in Pioneer territory. McRib trying to get it out, but he loses that to, what is Xenic?
VZid, I guess. We'll just call him that.
Well, that's this guy right here.
I'm sorry for pronouncing it wrong, but that.
Apologies. McRib with a nice save. The ball is up high in midfield, going toward Lancer territory, but now we're going back up high. Pioneer territory. Clash with a nice clear, but it's stopped in the middle by Zeno. I'm sorry to that. Oh, wow. Okay, goal by Zeno. Yeah. Okay,
and it doesn't look like Chili's in the game. It looks like this guy C7.
Wow, this is interesting. Doesn't this seem like a slow pace so far from everybody?
It kind of does.
It seemed like that game was just going slow.
We're just kind of thrown into this, too. It's wild. So we're right back in the face-off here. And so we win the 50 at the face-off. It looks like C7's going up here to get the ball, clashing with Clash. And,
wow, that was crazy. McRib knocking it into Lancer territory, but it's going back. A little bit of back and forth here. Zeno knocking it across, looking for goal. Doesn't quite connect. Clash with a nice block there, sending it back towards the middle. This is interesting. This is like, I don't know if we have like a latency thing or a bit of a lag, or if this seems like a slow-paced game from everybody involved. There we go. Castro with a little bit of speed, going for a deflection off the wall. Doesn't quite connect. We've got Zeno up high. Oh, open net. Oh, what happened there? Pioneers just weren't.
I guess we were off to we were off to the side getting boosters, or maybe.
Let's see.
So we have Zeno coming up here.
McRib was going to get boost. It looks like, and he just was a little too late. So that puts us at 2-0 Lancer. 3:26 on the clock.
Jumping right back into this. All right. It is in our territory on the Pioneer side. McRib is trying to get it. Fighting with C7. Clash is able to get it out of our zone. up into theirs, and Zeno hits it out, and he's going up on the wall right now. He's trying to make a play here. Hits it off the wall, make a play to himself, but McRib he's there to get it back out.
Nice block.
VZid is off the wall. He tried to do something there, but it didn't really connect. We have Clash in the middle, and Zeno just missed it, but Clash was able to save that. Oh, and an amazing save by Castro. He was there at the right place, right time, right there.
Great defense.
Love to see that. Clash is getting it out right now, and ball's rolling pretty slow.
In the middle, no one was touching that.
It's up the wall right now. C7 is jumped up to get it saved by McRib. We had 2 people in the goal in that time. That's playing it safe there.
Yeah.
And it's near mid right now.
A little bit of a double commitment there by the Pioneers, maybe. Wow.
And that is another goal.
All right, C7 with another goal.
This is kind of odd.
Zeno up high here, off the wall, straight toward the middle, and then C7's just there to get it. And it looks like Castro was trying to make a play for a save, didn't quite get it. 2:29 on the clock. We're back into the face-off. It looks like Lancer's going to win that 50-50, but Clash is going to knock it back into midfield. But now it's right back toward Pioneer goal. The goal is open. Castro with a nice save. Demolition. The ball is going back toward the middle, toward Lancer goal, but VZid's going to pick it up. Up high. A little clash with Clash, but the ball is now into Pioneer territory. Castro with a nice little pick up there. The ball is in the corner. All right, the ball is now just sitting out in front of Pioneer goal. Little bid by Zeno, didn't quite make it. Clash hits it out. C7 hits it back into the zone. Castro with a nice little potential clear, does not make it. The ball is still in the corner of Pioneer territory. Going back toward midfield, but stopped by Zeno, carried back up high, right above Pioneer goal. Nice little block there by Castro. Keeping the ball in midfield, but C7 picks it up. We're back in the corner again, looking to set up maybe the same play, and this time Zeno was there. You see, they set up the same play twice in a row.
Yeah, this is pretty odd.
Seen that?
This is
what are the Pioneers doing?
I'm not really sure, but this is a really
This isn't looking good.
This is it's odd. It's a slower paced game. I have not really seen it.
What are the Pioneers? Yeah, I don't know what the Pioneers are doing, but it's like they're like a second behind all the time.
All right, we're jumping back into here. It's 1:33 on the clock, and it scores 4-0. Lancer.
The ball's just open. What are we?
And they are able to score another goal. Let's see what's going on here. So Zeno hits it into our territory, and
McRib just ran. McRib just left his and
it was an open goal.
The Pioneers have to start doing something. We're going back into the face-off. Minute 30 on the clock, and it's 5-0 Lancer. The ball is immediately in Pioneer territory, right toward the middle, going over toward midfield on the side. McRib is going to try to clear it, but it's knocking it back towards our goal. And C7 goes for a shot on goal. Clash misses it. Zeno goes for a hit. Castro blocks it. C7 going for another hit on goal, but McRib stops it. A little back and forth there, all the way down into Lancer territory, now closer to midfield. Double commitment from the Pioneers does not work. C7's open net, going for another goal, does not quite make it. A little wide. Clash carrying it aggressively into Lancer territory. A little double commitment from Lancer. And McRib takes it toward the goal. It is blocked.
It seems like here we are a little all over the place here. I don't know how I don't really know how to think about this. And, okay, the ball is up high. It is at midfield going really slowly right now.
Yeah, it's like, okay, a little 50-50. Clash wins it.
And the ball's in midfield. Clash is able to keep it in on the offensive territory. So we have McRib battling again. We missed the 50-50. It goes back into our side. And
20 seconds on the
goes
clock.
Up. It's a nice save by Castro.
Nice save.
That was a really good save, flying up and getting that one.
McRib taking the ball into the corner. 12 seconds left on the clock, but now it's going back toward midfield up high. Castro keeping it in Lancer territory. We're in the corner. McRib hitting it toward the middle. Go in!
And that is a goal.
Nice
goal by Clash.
Nice goal. In the corner here, McRib hits it up off the wall, and then Clash with a nice little side deflect, and then McRib actually bumped one of the other, I think, VZid out of the way. Nice play. Back into the face-off, 3 seconds. Lancer wins the 50-50, trying to carry toward the goal. It does not connect. Clash keeping it up high toward midfield, but VZid keeping it back in Pioneer territory, just basically letting the ball hit the ground there.
That's going to be the end of round 1. And, okay,
I don't know what's happening.
That was a little bit confusing.
I don't know what I saw. That was the slowest paced game I've watched this season.
Yeah.
And the Pioneers were the slower of the other team.
And it was just like we were scattered everywhere.
Scattered to the winds. Rotation was all off. McRib going to get boost. whenever the ball was heading toward the goal.
Maybe he wasn't looking at the ball where it was. He wasn't looking at.
I don't know.
I think we need to analyze their positioning right now because they're playing. They're playing like a. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like a slower offensive.
Can I offer a hot take? I don't think Lancer's positioning is even like stellar. Like, oh yeah, they scored 5 goals, but like we've seen better play from other teams this season.
Yeah.
We've seen it seems more connected at least, and it seems like it's faster. I mean, obviously I can't say that it's not working for them because it worked. It worked for Lancer this game, but that was so strange. Like the Pioneers just weren't. I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless.
Me too.
I don't even know what to say about that. What do we got to do in game? What do the Pioneers have to do in game 2?
Okay, so now we know that they have a slower.
Right now, the Pioneers can adapt to the style of play. They just encountered it. What do they need to do? We're back into game 2. 5 minutes on the clock. The Pioneers win the 50-50. We're in the side, but Lancer's back in the goals completely open.
C7 has scored a goal. I think someone just needs to immediately go back into the goal.
I thought that's what was happening. I thought McRib used to rotate back toward the goal.
He might be trying to get boosted and do something with it, but
it's 1-0. 4:56 on the clock. We're back in the face-off. Lancer wins it this time. We're in Pioneer corner. A ball up high. No one going for it. Zeno hitting it toward the middle, bounces up high. McRib hitting it over the midfield into the corner of Lancer territory. Cezily, nice deflector, hitting it into the corner, bounces off, picked up by Zeno. Back and forth between them and Castro. Zvid hitting it into Pioneer corner. The ball's up high. Clash trying to take it over into the midfield. Doesn't quite clear. And it's, okay, nice block by Castro.
Oh, it is a nice
Another
save
nice block,
by
but
Clash.
it's just right off of C7 again.
Yeah, deflected right back into the
Are we
goal.
saying his name correctly?
I think
C7 Illy. What is it supposed to be?
I'm maybe the is
oh,
the
it says
H.
it says Chili.
But it's the 7 though. I don't know if
so
that's
did we
the
call
same,
him Chili?
I don't know if that's the same guy.
Chili, if that's your name, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I really didn't mean to do that. Okay, face off in Lancer territory. Ball up high.
That is a goal by McRib.
Was that even intentional?
Let's see what's going on here. So we have McRib. He's in our territory right now. He shoots it up the side of the wall, goes around the corner, and it's like hidden by 2 of them. Like
and it bounced off Zvid.
Yeah.
Or VZ.
And I think it was Castro there, too.
And Castro, yeah. Okay.
So we're right back into it. Castro is up the wall. He just misses it off the wall, but Zeno is able to hit it in center it for C7, but he's not able to hit it in. It is going towards midfield right now. It's going slow. Castro off the wall, hits it right to C7. He's able to.
Can the Pioneers capitalize on that? They almost did.
Stuff like
up
that
high.
we're talking about.
Off the crossbar again.
He scores. That is a goal by Castro. There was just a lot of deflections going on. Let's see what has happened here.
That was some pinball back and forth there.
Castro hits it up. C7 tries to do like some sort of backflip to hit it out, but it ends up just dropping right into the goal.
Okay, the Pioneers have answered with 2 goals. That's hopeful. 3:54 on the clock. Lancer wins the 50-50 on the face-off. McRib hitting it back, however. Nope, but it's right back by Vizit. Now we're Chili. I'm sorry. The ball is all over the place. We have some serious back-and-forth action here. We're back in midfield. It looks like Zeno's going to pick it up and make a little run at the goal, bouncing it off high. Blocked by Castro. And now Chili is hitting it up high, trying to go for a goal to connect. But McRib is going to try to make a run for it. Doesn't connect at all. Castro's going to try to clear it again, but Zeno's going to pick it up, and then a nice block by Clash. In the corner, the Pioneers got to get the ball out of their zone. It's just in their zone the whole time.
Yeah.
It's not leaving.
So
they need to get it out of their zone and start making moves.
Oh,
that's
another
what's going
goal
to
by
happen.
Zeno.
That's what's going to happen. The ball is in their zone the whole time.
Let's see what's going on here. So C7 hits it to left and over McRib. You see he tries to block it back out. He drives a little bit too far to the right, and he was able to just hit it right in past him.
Pioneers got to answer with a goal here.
3:07 here on the clock. It is scores 3-2. Lancer's up. Clash is in the middle. Flying up some aerial play, and it's off the side and from the corner. And it's going into Pioneer territory. McRib is trying to do some sort of save, but he just misses off the post. That is a save by Clash. And Castro's up. It looks like a free net here. Castro, and he just misses off the post. Clash, and he just missed off the post again. Oh, my goodness.
Wide twice.
Oh, my.
Wide twice.
Just a little bit more to the right, and they would have had that. Oh, that is, oh.
Nice deflection by the Pioneers there. McRib trying to clear. Back toward the center. VZid picking it up. Castro trying to make a run at their goal. Looks like Zeno's going to block. The ball's up high. Back into Pioneer territory in the corner.
That is a nice save by Clash off the wall, too.
Yep. Castro deflecting the ball off the side. Trying to get it in a run at the Lancer goal. Does not connect. VZid up high. Stopped by McRib. The ball is now deep in Lancer corner. Zeno trying to clear. Demolition by Clash. The ball is just heading toward our Pioneer net. Stopped by Clash. Chili trying to make a run at the goal here, trying to keep it in Pioneer territory. Does not happen. McRib wins that 50-50. Ball is up high. Castro trying to send it toward the goal. Looks like Clash was making a run. Does not connect. Zeno sending the ball into Pioneer corner.
All right, so we're in the corner right now. And Castro is able to fighting with the other team, C7. He's able to hit it back into our territory. McRib is in the corner blocking it out. And it's up in our corner still. Zeno hits it, but he's not able to connect that. And it's now in the Lancer territory. And Clash is trying to make a play here. We have a great opportunity, but it's hit up and out.
That was a nice wall hit there by Clash.
But McRib is able to keep it in. Zeno is able to hit it out now. And it's in our territory. Clash is trying to go on the defensive here. But he went wide and missed it. And we just send it far wide, and Clash picks it up.
Man. Was Clash, it looks like Clash might have been trying to send that back into their goal, but he just didn't have a right connection. 1 minute remaining on the clock. VZid's in Pioneer corner trying to carry the ball up. Clash wins that 50-50. Chili hitting it back, and now we're in about midfield. McRib making a nice run at the goal, but is blocked by a double commitment from Lancer. VZid going toward the goal, but a nice, potentially unintentional block by Cash. I don't even know if he knew they were there behind him.
Oh,
Clash with a nice save.
Nice save by Clash.
Nice save by Clash.
Oh, off the crossbar. Oh, my goodness. We have some great opportunity here with 30 seconds left on the clock.
Pioneers got to answer with a goal here.
We are still
Something
down
has
one.
to happen now.
There is chance. There's hope still.
Got to happen now. Castro trying to maybe get some momentum for the Pioneers. Does not happen. Clash in the corner trying to get a clear. VZid stops him. McRib trying to go for a clear. That one is successful, but it looks like Clash hits it up. And McRib with a nice aerial play. That was pretty cool. Castro trying to send it up. It's got to happen now. Someone get that. Nope. Back in midfield. 5 seconds left. Clash hitting it up high. Lancer hitting it back down. The ball is all over the place right now, and that's game 2 to Lancer. A lot closer.
You know what I did see from that game that I did like from the Pioneers was definitely a lot more aerial play. They connected their shots, and you saw McRib, and also he was on the right side of in our zone. He shot it all the way up the wall and centered it for us. And I was surprised that the Lancer wasn't able to block that because it was a slower paced shot too.
Yeah.
And but they were not able to get there. And it was like a with Castro and I think Zeno in the middle, and it just deflected right in the goal. So
yeah, and even though it was some double commitment in the goal from the Pioneers, it worked.
Yeah, but still
Lancer did not score 5 goals.
That's one thing I think we got to work on still is that we're like sometimes we're triple committing, double committing.
The double committing's crazy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of double commitment happening, and that's not serving us well. I think we did see a triple commit. That's wild.
Yeah, that's
pretty crazy. We're back into game 3. The Pioneers have to make something happen now. They win the 50-50 on the faceoff. Clash and McRib double commitment. Look at that. And then the ball's just sitting there. It's not like Castro picks it up, trying to make a play, but VZid stops that. Clash going for a run on the goals. And there
Clash,
we go.
We are up 1-0 at the beginning of the game. But it's kind of scary though because we were kind of bunched up, all 3 of us, on the left side of the field. But it actually ended up working out for us because Clash was able to weave his way around there and hit into their goal.
There's just strange positioning happening in this game. The positioning and the rotations are just very strange from both teams. All right, this time Lancer wins the 50-50, and our names on top of the cars have disappeared. They are gone. So I do not know who is who. I do not even know what team each car is on. Where are the names?
One surprise after another. Okay.
Now they're back.
There we go.
Okay. It looks like we got Clash trying to clear the ball into Lancer territory. He's successful, carrying it towards the goal. Demolition, and Zeno's going to carry that ball away from the goal. Looking to make a little run here. Taking the ball up high, over into Pioneer territory.
Oh, we saw
straight into the goal.
We saw a nice play here by Zeno. Let's see what he does here. So he does this crazy aerial play. He jumps off the wall. He carries the ball pretty well in midair.
Just kind of guides it.
You see Clash tries to save it, but he's a little too high to do that.
Yeah, Clash was too high.
So we're just jumping back into it's 1-1, 4:15 on the clock. You're tied game.
Pioneers win. McRib, get that.
Oh, we go. Oh, McRib just misses that. VZ is able to get that out.
That would have built some if McRib had got that would have built some serious momentum for the Pioneers. That would have been a way for them to really take this thing to the moon.
Yeah,
I think. We have a ping pong match. It is back and forth constantly. We've got Zeno up high with the ball, trying to take it into Pioneer territory. In the corner now, trying to set up some sort of play.
Oh, that is
I mean, that was a double commitment in the goal, and it still went through.
I don't know what happened. Okay, so Zeno hits it off the wall.
That was
it goes up to get it. They're both faced the opposite direction, so it's hard to turn.
That was a very effective wall rebound from Zeno.
He responded well to that because he knew we were both faced in the wrong direction.
Yeah,
and he was able to hit that in.
Clash with a nice little deflection there. Castro going for a run on the goal, doesn't quite connect. 3:32 left on the clock. Zeno is going for a run on the goal, but he's stopped by Clash. The ball is still in Pioneer territory deep. VZ setting up the pass, and then Chili just sends it in.
That's another goal. Let's see what's happening here. So VZ, it goes above our goal. VZ hits it off to the center, and Chili just hits it right above us.
The Pioneers do not want to be 3 goals down in this game.
They do not.
Absolutely. I mean 2 is enough, but if it's 3, that's going to be extremely difficult to come back from.
It looks like we have a chance here, but Chili just
nice
makes
deflection from Chili
in time. But we're in the corner right now, and VZ is able to hit it out of their territory. So Chili fighting with Castro and McRib in the corner here.
I like that. There was. I feel like there was going to be a double commitment there, but they didn't do it.
Yeah,
the Pioneers didn't do it.
They stayed
and I
a
like
little away from each other. So we're in midfield right now. Oh, Castro with a nice hit. We have some opportunity here. It's in their territory still.
Chili's all over this goal right now.
But it goes
He's
back.
all over Lancer's goal.
Yeah, like you said, like this ping pong. It's just back
and
forth.
It's ping pong.
Yeah.
It's a game of ping pong.
And a ping pong soccer.
All right, Zeno is trying to make a run at the goal. Stopped by McRib. McRib barely wins that 50-50. Looks like VZ trying to take the ball up high, setting up that bounce play again, potentially, but it is stopped by Clash. Clash going for a clear, sends it over top of the entire Lancer team, and I think the net would have been open there. He just didn't have quite the correct directional hit on the ball. Chili up high, trying to get it over top of Castro. He is successful, sending it straight towards the goal. Bounces off the crossbar.
That's close.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And they just missed, too.
Just barely wide. Castro with a nice deflection there. Getting the ball back toward midfield. Stopped by Zeno. Back to Clash.
And we're in midfield right now. So Zeno jumps up. Oh, no, there's a
demolition. Double
by Clash.
commitment from Lancer followed by a demolition. So we have a chance here. The Pioneers have a chance. There was a little opening there. I don't think they took it in time, but we got Castro hitting the ball up toward the goal. And Chili with another nice save. The ball is in the corner of Lancer territory. We've got McRib trying to make a run, but is stopped by VZ. Chili up high, trying to make a little play, but Castro's going to try to contest. Clash ends up hitting it away. Picked up by Zeno. Up high, we got 1:33 left on the clock.
And we have, in its Pioneer territory still, it's near midfield. Clash has it, fighting with Chili. Chili wins that, and we're back in our territory. Castro hits it out, up in midfield, and another back into our field. Clash is able to pick it up.
The Pioneers have to make something happen now.
Yeah.
Like, it's now or it's too late.
It's now or never.
It has to be now. It has to be this play.
So we're in the corner right now battling. VZ is able to pass to Zeno. He hits it to the other side of the court and all the way down to our side again. Castro in the corner, trying to make a play here, but Zeno knocks it back in. Fighting with McRib, he knocks it in and back and forth. And it's back in midfield again. But it looks like we have a chance. It's just miss off to the right side.
50 seconds left on the clock.
Chili takes it up and clashes with someone on our team. I couldn't really see who that was. But we're down in our territory now. And it's just saved by Clash. He's able to get there in time. Nice save.
This needs to go in.
He goes off the wall. VZ is able to knock it back into the corner around the side. We're in midfield now. And Clash hits it back into Lancer territory. 30 seconds left. McRib hits it off. I don't know. He was trying to pass to it. He just kind of hit it to the corner and went down. But that was a shot on goal by Zeno. And it missed. And we have Clash up here up the side, hit back and forth by VZ. It goes back down. And we're just slowly in the middle here. And then, wow. That was a close one.
Off the crossbar, barely didn't go in.
Oh,
Another
my
one.
Goodness. On the corner, just missed. but that looks like that might be.
They're keeping it up.
They're keeping it up.
But it's not going to matter, right? Even if the Pioneers score, it's over, right?
Yeah.
I got nothing. I have nothing. I don't. What
it was
happened?
just. I don't even know. It was just an odd game. I've never.
It's a weird game. I haven't watched a game. I mean, I've been here for my second season casting. I don't remember watching a game like that. I'm just confused.
Playing Rocket League, it's just
That was strange.
I've always been an aggressive player on Rocket League, and this was a slower paced game. I couldn't really tell what either team was trying to do, and it somehow it just worked in Lancer's favor. I gotta say though, their aerial plays were
better than ours.
Yeah, a little bit better.
Better
than
than the Pioneers.
We did see a lot of those goals from them, but we also did see some good point park goals.
Yeah,
that's what I like.
We
to
did.
See.
So what do we have? We had one in the first game, 2 in the second game.
I don't think we did. I don't think we had any goals in the first round. We had 2.
2 in the second round for sure. I'm not even gonna try to remember. I'm so.
It was okay. Yeah. It was one goal in the first round, 2 in the second, and then 1 in the third round.
So that's the most goals we've scored in a match, I think, to date this season.
Yeah.
So I guess that's an improvement. But it was just so weird. Like the Pioneers' rotation was off.
I felt like that could have been so winnable too.
McRib, dude, yeah. If the Pioneers from 2 weeks ago showed up, we win that game. It was the Pioneers are not I don't think they have a fast style of play, but that was the slowest I've ever seen them move.
Maybe they were
trying to adapt to the
struggling.
slows.
Yeah, struggling with that and didn't know how to, because it was those plays where it just off. You saw the ball, it went everywhere. Back, you said it was like ping pong. It went back.
It was ping, but there was a lot of back and forth. There was a lot of, but the Pioneers were double committing all the time. There was so many double commitments.
Yeah, that is.
I mean, Lancer had some double commitments too, but again, it didn't matter because they scored goals. We scored goals too, but I mean, I'm sorry, I'm disappointed.
Yeah, sorry if we by the
That's
way,
disappointing.
if we pronounced any of the names wrong.
Is his name Chili? I'm sorry, man.
Yeah.
I really didn't mean to do that. I just,
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I think I said Lancer University. It's Lancer Gaming.